Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salute to you all, peaceful greetings, and have a good day in this today. First of all, I would like to again introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rafil Dariansyah, and I am a student at the Department of Chemical Engineering, University of Sumatera Utara, and I am in full and great honor to be a Master of Ceremony in today's magnificent Bamboo for Biodiversity, Environment and Livelihood International Summer Course 2023. Give an applause. So, I would like to say hello to you guys. How are you? I hope that you have a good rest, a good night, and have a full spirit and full focus so that we can all absorb the knowledge that we will get today from our notably and wonderful speakers. And before we started, I would like to say hello to our magnificent speakers, starting from Dr. Ahmad Delianur Nasution, STMT IAI IAPGP. Hello sir, how are you? Okay, next I would like to say hello to Professor Dr. Widya Fatriasari, SHUD MSI. Hello Professor, how are you? Okay, next I would like to say hello to Miss Ma'am Desi Ekawati, SHUD MSI. Hello ma'am, how are you? And lastly, I would like to say hello to Dr. Yulianto Purwono, Prihatmaji, STMT IPM IAI. Hello sir, how are you? Okay, now that we are all ready and our speakers are also ready, let's begin our sessions today with the lecture with the topic Bamboo for Nearly Zero Carbon Building Design and Constructions will be brought to us by Dr. A.R. Ahmad Delianur Nasution, STMT IAI AAIABGP, which will be moderated by Insinyur Hilma Tamiasmi Fakhruddin, ST MSc PhD, which her was the head of Scientific Cluster Green Building and also the lecturer at Department of Architectural Faculty Engineering, University of Sumatera Utara. To Insinyur Hilma, time and place is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ramli. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to second day International Summer Course 2023. To whom I respect all of speakers, all of participants, Dr. Rangga Basiam from India, Dr. Tito, Dr. Ahmad Delianur Nasution, Dr. Yulianto, Mrs. Desi Ekawati, and Prof. Widya Fatriasari. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hilma Tamiasmi Fakhruddin. I will be a moderator for this session. Dr. Ahmad Delianur Nasution will provide material on nearly zero carbon building in open space design, a case study of university student studio. Then after the presentation, we will continue to the question and answer session. The participants can raise a hand, or for the online participant can write the question in chat room. So I will introduce Dr. Ahmad Delianur Nasution first, or we also call Dr. Aan. Dr. Aan is a lecturer from Department of Architecture, Engineering Faculty, Universitas Sumatera Utara. He graduated from Universitas Sumatera Utara and for the master from Institut Teknologi Bandung, and for PhD from University Science Malaysia. So Dr. Aan also active in Ikatan Arsitek Indonesia. So for Dr. Aan, screen and time is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Hilma. Slide, please. So this is nearly zero carbon building in open space design and a case study in University Student Studio. This is a part of collaboration of research in USU, ITB, and UGM, University Gadjah Mada. And then the design is collaborative design tool with 3 architects. Me, myself, architect Frankie Simanjunta. There's Frankie, berdiri lah. Please stand up. Yes, this is the architect. And then architect Doni Dwi Payana. Next. 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 So, developing nearly zero carbon building design criteria as a contribution to reducing the use of fossil energy and carbon emission in campus open spaces. This procedure produce building design that implement nearly zero carbon in their building design. So this is the research purposes. It is a two-step research. First, the alternative of the design, and then with the ITB and UGM is alternative photovoltaic as a source of energy for this building. Next. So this is the research method. Next. This is the location in inner court of open space in engineering faculty. Next. Next. This is the comparative study from the AAKR building Blue Hour and Eco Lodge Restaurant Bukit Lawang. So for the all participants, we all go to this building in the right one, Eco Lodge Restaurant Bukit Lawang, tomorrow. From next. So the result of the identification analysis are as follows. The type of bamboo used in the building is betung bamboo. This kind of bamboo is easily planted and found in the North Sumatera region. The bamboo material preservation technique used in both buildings is a combination technique, namely naturally with a help of chemicals. Local people can master bamboo building construction techniques and methods of handling bamboo material. So that's why we choose bamboo building for the material of this building. Next. This is the site analysis. So the red line is the area of open spaces, and the site of the building is the ellipse white one. Next. Next, this is the building mass placement between the building of the Faculty of Engineering. Next. This is the analysis of mass orientation to the sun. Next. Next. This is the orientation of an analysis of the building with the wind direction in that space. Next. 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 This is the circulation analysis. So the building can be hub of pedestrian of this area, campus area. Next. This is design concept. The site plan concept following one of the function of open space, namely as an aesthetic function. This design area is designed to make the building a landmark for the surrounding area. This circulation of the site is centralized or becomes a pedestrian hub for the buildings. It connects the building with the existing building around it by considering the ease of accessibility and convenience of each use. This aims to reduce carbon emission originating from transportation. So the A is this building. The C is future Dean office. The B is Department of Architecture. Next. The existence of NZCB building in the open spaces of the Faculty of Engineering acts as a pedestrian hub that connects the surrounding buildings. Circulation in the NZCB area is continuous and can be accessed from various routes, such as from Perpustakaan, Library, the Architectural Department, Civil Engineering Department, and Chemical Engineering Department. And through the pedestrian hub, we can go to USU Faculty Engineering on Arnold Martyr Street. Next. This is building mass placement concept. Buildings are positioned diagonally to respond to distance and density problem between buildings. The placement of buildings diagonally also plays a role in responding to the surrounding building to create connection between buildings in the design area. In addition, the mass placement is designed according to the function of the building area as pedestrian hub. Therefore, the building is placed diagonally to provide a comfortable space for pedestrians to walk around the buildings. As we see this picture, the building span is about 18 meters and the long about 30 meters, and the height is 15 meters. Next. Building mass placement concept. The placement of building masses diagonally also plays a role in responding to the orientation of the building to the sun, where the building is placed diagonally so that it is not perpendicular to the east-west direction. The building mass, which is elliptical and placed diagonally, function as a streamline, which plays a role in engineering the microclimate of the design area. Bamboo material designed to be not massive causes spaces of or cavities to allow air to flow through the building and be distributed to the surrounding buildings. So the building is like wind tunnels like that. So the wind is between buildings in that complex. Next. So the existence of this building is not cause of increasing microclimate in the design area, but rather than medium for wind circulation in the design area. In terms of aesthetic, diagonal placement of the building aims to give a non-monotonous impression to the design area and to make the building a landmark that can be enjoyed from all sides of the surrounding buildings. Next. This is the building mass facade concept from the architect Frankie. The initial idea of basic concept applied to this building was an architectural student in the Universitas Sumatera Utara who would later become architect, who often display his drawing on panels or taskboard arranged in stacks or layers. So this is the idea: stacks of paper or layers of papers. This shows in this roof like layers of papers. Next. And building mass and facade concept. This building also adopt the typology of roof shapes used at the university. For the roof in the university is allow the sun and the winds into the buildings. So after layering the roofs, and then the gap between the layers is for the sun and the winds to comes into the buildings. Next. One of the design implementation applied to buildings in response to the sun's orientation is placing them diagonally. Apart from that, based on the result of Operakan Forestry, Bulu Awar and Bukit Lawang, bamboo material can be used not only as a roof frame but also as a building envelope. The building envelope acts as a secondary skin made of bamboo, which filters solar radiation and light that will enter the building. So in this building, the roof as a wall and roof as a union and made from the bamboo structures. Next. The use of building materials. Making building materials or supplying building materials such as concrete, iron, tiles, and cement produce CO2 emission related into the air. The emission come from raw material processing, transportation, and building construction process. This shows that energy used in building causes building to become one of the most significant carbon emission that will disrupt the air balance system, damaging the environment and disrupting human health. So, in this building, we solve that with this bamboo construction based on the result of comparative study conducted at Bulu Awar and Bukit Lawang. Bamboo is the primary material for this design. The type of bamboo used is bamboo betung, with preservation technique carried out in the combination natural and chemical. In addition, based on the result of comparative study, the application of bamboo in this building as a building frame, roof covering material, and building walls. Using bamboo as main material will contribute to building energy consumption. So it makes this building is low carbon. Yeah. Next. So this is in this building design, the use of bamboo building envelope is expected to increase the thermal comfort of the building, especially in terms of ventilation, to reduce the workload of air conditioning because the performance of bamboo walls is better. than conventional concretes. Next. This is the plan of the building. However, this wide span building structure design still use concrete on this first floor. Concrete material in the building aims to create the structure that support multifunctional classroom and second floor. So as we see here, so this is the envelope of the building from bamboo structure, but we still use the concrete floor here for the second floor of this building for the multi-purpose room here. Next. Optimization of natural lighting and ventilation in building. So the use of artificial ventilation such as fans and air conditioner is one of the contributors to the release of CO2 emission into the air. Air conditioners play a role in producing 20 to 30% of carbon emission annually as a lighting lamps and air condition. Based on this, NZCB use specific features in the architectural studio building design such as natural ventilation and lighting as well as reducing energy used in the building. Next. So this is the picture for that. So like we see here, the layering makes a gap between the layer, and then the wind will through this building like this, and the lighting will penetrate from here. Next. The wall of the building use woven bamboo material so that they have gaps for air to enter the building. Apart from the function as a pathway for natural ventilation, the gaps of grills in the wall material also function as natural lighting. Next. And then thermal comfort in the building optimized by having a pool on the north or rear side of the building. The pool is natural insulation to lower the air temperature around the building. Next. For sustainability design and development in the architectural studio design with the application of NZCB concept, photovoltaic insulated glass wall added. Photovoltaic insulated glass is a type of glass integrated with photovoltaic to convert sunlight into environmentally friendly electrical energy. PV insulated glass is also equipped with heat insulation technology, which functions to reduce heat radiation entering the building. In developing the architectural studio building design with NZCB concept, this type of glass can significantly save building operational energy, especially in reducing energy for cooling. Next. So this is the here will be PV insulated glass. The PV is like transparent, so the sunlight can penetrate into the building. Next, what I say in the first this section, that this PV is being researched in ITB and UGM about the energy and the efficiency, and the position of this PV is more optimal if we put the PV in the side, not on the top. Next. The position of the glass is analyzed based on the solar analysis on the side, where the orientation of the facade plane where the PV panels are placed in place throughout the third roof plane and toward the southeast. Next. So this is application on PV insulated glass in the building. As we see, the multi-purpose room in the second floor is also get a sunlight without the hot air is not coming, so just the light, and then we got the energy from the PV. Next. The conclusion: the architectural studio building has met the open space design criteria and NZCB concept. Based on the analysis of this design criteria, the results show that from an ecological function of view, buildings play a role in improving the microclimate. such as lowering the temperature of the building and areas, becoming an area for wind circulation in the area, reducing the heat in the area as a medium for producing renewable energy to offset carbon emission produced by surrounding buildings. From a functional perspective, the building acts as a pedestrian hub or circulation center for the surrounding buildings. Meanwhile, in terms of aesthetic, the existence of this building serves as a landmark or icon of the open space area. For sustainability and design development, PV insulated glass will be added to the building, which aims to save building operational energy, especially in reducing energy for cooling and incoming solar heat to increase thermal comfort. So that is presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ar, for the valuable presentation. Now we open the question and answer session. To participant, please, if you have a question, you can ask to the speakers. Anybody? Or okay, please.
It's a very interesting talk. Regarding the wind placing such structures along with the main buildings, how about the dynamics of the wind? Is there any sort of models do you consider, like how it works, like dynamics, air dynamics? In figure it is mentioned that actions like air flows, by that you are offering a very good ventilation to the system. But I'm curious to know, is there any sort of fluid dynamics you're considering, or mathematical equations, something like that? That is the first question. And then the second one is with respect to the construction. It's looking a very nice structure, but then how about incorporating a colors like paintings to that structure? You're considering the as such the nature color of the bamboo. That's very interesting and aesthetic too. But if you want to add a few colors by that to make more attractive, is that provision is available? Yeah, these two.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Is there any question from participants? Yeah, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nabila. I'm from Forestry Faculty, Universitas Sumatera Utara. Maybe my questions today is about SWOT analysis concerning the architecture and materials for the carbon building. What is the most significant about strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats through this zero carbon building? Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any question more? Yeah. Yes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the opportunity, sir, ma'am. The question are, what are the weakness of bamboo material as a building? Is additional material needed to make the building stronger? And if needed, what additional material are there? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. There are 3 questions. Maybe Dr. Aaron can answer all of the question from participants, please.
Okay, thank you for the question, Doctor. For the first question about the mathematic calculation about the dynamic of the air, it is doing in the UGM for this simulation. They use this application. So like all the building is made by 3D, and then all the eclim and climate data is put in the application and then running that, and then there is wind dynamic and sun dynamic for this simulation. I don't presenting the research here in my presentation. Okay. For the second question about the color, you know, this is like our discussion yesterday with Dr. David about urban and rural buildings and the trends and the perception of the people, common people, about this modern building in the urban area. So if you ask me, I will prefer the color of the bamboo instead. But this is what will be other people said about this. We call it gubu, yeah. There is rural buildings in this campus. So maybe about the color and the covering material, we will choose the modern one, and the color will be maybe like silver, or you know, to make this building from the outside is look like millennial or modern like that, but inside is bamboo structure. Because why is that? Because the presentation of carbon is in this structure is almost zero. In Dr. David presentation yesterday, like negative, you can if you use bamboo. That's all. Thank you. And for the question number 2 from Nabila, yeah. So for the if you saw the presentation of David Trujillo yesterday, you saw it? You come here, yes. So his presentation about the value of net zero carbon of the material of the bamboo, it almost zero, but through the negative one, so it's very low. So this is the strength of this building. Yeah? So we want to build a zero carbon building, and we use the material which is zero carbon. Yeah. So there is bamboo. The weakness is the strength of the bamboo. You have to, you know, to prepare it in this solution, chemical solution, so it can action can hold for the maybe 20 years or 30 years. If we not do that, the bamboo is more like 5 years, like that. So the solution is we do the preparing of the material first, and then go to the construction after this bamboo is preservation, yeah, preserve for the bamboo. So okay. Yes. For the third question, the weakness of bamboo, it will answer that. The weakness of bamboo is this: if we not preserve it before the construction, we can not do that, because it's, you know, like the climate and you know, the termites and the climate will be attack the bamboo. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Aan, for the answer. Are there any questions from participants? Okay, I think one. Please, Mrs. Desi.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. So, very interesting and beautiful design, Dr. Ahmad. So, one question, maybe just I'm wondering what kind of what method and what kind of approach that you use for to state that this building is low carbon. I mean, you also measure, I mean, track the carbon from the upstream until it become a product and buildings, or you use certain methods like LCA or something to state is a low carbon building. Thank you, Pak Ahmad.
Okay, thank you for the question. The method is like a comparative for the normal buildings. Normal buildings use concrete, steel, and fabric production. So all of them, if we trace the carbon footprint is high. So with comparison of with this, it is maybe half of them, because this bamboo structures is functional as roof. So the normal construction for the roof is steel framing and roofing, and then so, and then functional as wall. In the normal building, the wall is from the steel, rebar, concrete, and then bricks. All is high in carbon. So this is maybe with the comparison like that, we can also see this building is half carbon footprint from the normal buildings. Next, thank you.
Okay, I think discussion today is very interesting, but time is very limited. So for Dr. Aan, thank you for your valuable time and presentation. We hope it will useful for all participants. Thank you very much. And after that, I will give it back to MC.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Hilma, and thank you for Dr. Aan, who has been presenting to us the extraordinary, magnificently beautiful design that give us knowledge that buildings can also is a step to minimize and make a zero carbon design by using the material that low carbon emissions, and to maximize and optimize the placement of the building so that the transportation to go ahead to the building is also minimum. That is a very knowledgeable and valuable insight for us. And as a token of appreciation, we will give you ulos as a sign of our gratitude and expressions, which will be given by Dr. Hilma. Please be my guest to give the ulos to Dr. Aan. Okay, that's lovely. Give an applause. So much, and that's lovely sight to see. And then we can continue to our next topic of lecture, which will be bamboo for pulp, paper, and sugar productions, which will be brought to us by Professor Dr. Widya Fatriasari SHUD MSI, and also will be moderated by Insinyur Hilma. To Insinyur Hilma, time and place is yours.
Okay, thank you, lovely. For next session, we call Prof. Widya Fatriasari for present the material on bamboo for pulp, paper, and sugar production. And after presentation, we also open a question and answer session from participants. And I will introduce Prof. Vidya. Prof. Vidya is researcher on Research Center for Biomass and Bioproducts BRIN. She has a bachelor, master, and doctor from Institut Pertanian Bogor, Indonesia. And she also won a lot of awards from LIPI and BRIN. And Prof. Vidya has some patents, license, and industrial design for very awesome. To Prof. Vidya, time and screen is yours.
Thank you, moderator, to giving a chance for presentation today. Before I start the presentation, I would like to thanks for the committee. They've given me opportunity to present our some kind of the result of our study before. Especially for the utilization bamboo for pulp paper and also sugar production. I'm from Research Center for Biomass and Bioproduct BRIN, the National Research and Innovation Agency. Okay, as a brief, maybe all of you that doesn't know me, my research interest is on biomass conversion and biorefinery, also lignin and cellulose valorization and natural fiber and derivative product. Therefore, in today, I would like present a part of biomass conversion. And this one is structure of the presentation. The first, I would like to introduce about the BRIN in the program, mainly from biomass and bioproduct programs. The second one is about the bamboo for sugar production, and the third one is about bamboo for pulp and papers. And we know that maybe BRIN is still young, 2 years ago, merged from many institutions from Kemenristek and also for non-government institution, and also some 44 from ministry. The direction of BRIN is integrating research and innovation, integrating research and innovation in case of human infrastructure and also budget or resources, and also the open and collaborative global standard. And the third one is about creating the foundation of the strong and sustained research. And for doing the task, BRIN has 3 functions. The first is about policy provider, the second is about funding agency, and the third one is about executing agency. For the research and development activity, we are focused on the research organization, in which the Research Center for Biomass and Bioproduct is in research organization, life science and environment. You can see that all of in the diagram is support how on the task of BRINs. And BRIN also developed some facility in the some area that concentrate many equipment that can be utilized not only for BRIN but also for academia and also maybe for the students. And here only one of the facility that usually I have conduct some research, including the facilities such as the characterization, bioprocess, product testing, and also the methods. We have some facility for the equipment, including FTER, also some kind of advanced equipment such as Raman spectroscopy. You can visit on the www.elsa, www.elsa.brin.go.id. And here the scope of research on our research organization of life science and environments. On the first is inventory, and the second is conservation, and the third is sustainable use, and the last is environment. In research organization of life sciences and environment, we have several research centers, in which research center for biomass and bioproduct is one of the research center in our research organization. And this one, to conduct the research, we have knowledge, global knowledge how to contribute to tackle on the change, and also the support sustainable development goals and inclusive economy. And the last is about how we are shift from mineral mining into the data mining. From the subject is from plant, animals, and also from microbe to get genomic data and also the protein data. And we can see here why I show this slide, because it is really relevant with our talk today. And this one is the potential of industry from biomass. You can see here that from renewable chemicals such as sugar for bioethanol, and also bioenergy, hydrocolloid, and fermented sugar, and plant carbohydrate, lignin, and so on. And at least fibers can be extracted from the biopolymer from the biomass. So, the activity of the research, our commitment is three area how we develop the bio-based materials, bioactive material, and the third is biocompatible material. How we try to reduce the waste and increase the efficiency for the link with the industry, for the investment in the biomass and bioproduct. And I'm is one of the leader in research. Research groups, polyphenol bioproducts, in which some kind of biopolymer such as lignin and also tannin becomes the focus on our research. And this one is our future for the research. Maybe if all of you for 2024 until 2030, we are focused on six area, how to convert lignin into aromatic compound, and also how we develop the wound healing from cellulose or nanocellulose, and then green materials from bioplastic using synthetic biology. And the fourth is about the energy storage that we can develop from biomass and silodextrin based starch. And the last one is about biomedical composite for regenerative therapy. And here I will introduce in shortly about our research group, as only just to make a brief introduction about how we focus on the polyphenol and also modification and something else, how to functionalize and encapsulate the polyphenol. And also we have some industrial collaboration and ongoing project right now with supported by university, including in Indonesia and also overseas. We only have four researcher with supported by 10 research assistant. Maybe the requirement for research assistant is from student, and the last one we have 4 postdoctoral and 1 visiting researcher. And now we move to our topic about the sugar production from bamboo. We know that bamboo is non-woody plant of material plant with the rapid growth and short harvesting cycle. about 3 until 5 years can be harvested, and also has a C4 plant with efficient photosynthesis, rich lignocellulose biomass about 20 until 40 tons per year. At least 160 bamboo species spread in Indonesia, including 88 being endemic species. Almost 65% of bamboo in world is derived from Asia and the Ocean region. India also has the biggest bamboo resources based on the previous study. And we have known that such like the other biomass, the bamboo is also contain 3 major chemical components such as cellulose, hemicellulose, and also lignin. From 3 major chemical components, cellulose is has the greatest attention for the conversion as chemical sources such as sugar, and also maybe for pulp and paper. With it can be considered that cellulose production bamboo is 2 until 6 times higher than pine. And here, the major economic species of bamboo, you can see from India, we found that from literature is Dendrocalamus trisus, and also from Thailand, Trisotasis siamensis, and also from China, you can see Pabescan, and that producing the high quality, such like the woods. And there are several reasons why bamboo is very potential as non-woody materials. The first is outstanding biomass crops, and how the change and the weather, and the last one is about sustainable development. Such as we have know that rapid expanding crops, and also adaptable to shifting on the weather condition, including the grass that grow year after years and properly can be controlled easily. It will regenerate, does not necessitate the application of pesticide, and also fertilizer consumption is low or not exist. And other for the weather side, it can prevent soil erosion, magnificent reforestation crops, and in from sustainable development, because the propagation is simple, is the establishment cost is considering is low and the middle, and also can be create the jobs in the rural area. Here, the average the several chemical component of bamboo species that we try to collect from many literature. You can see that there is variation on the chemical component of the bamboo. The variation due to based on the species, and also the age, the growing environment, bamboo maturity, and stem part, and also how we extract the chemical component to get the single component, such as only cellulose, only lignin, and also only hemicellulose. Besides the chemical component, also we in bamboo can be contain a non-structural component, including fats, tannin, pigment, and also the pectin. And here some chemical properties that others bamboo, you can see bamboo contain silica that can be inhibit some process in converting bamboo into the maybe such like pulp, and also others fine chemicals. And here the bamboo as chemical structure, you can see that bamboo has a total hollow cellulose summary from cellulose and hemicellulose, yield is higher compared with the some dedicated crops such as cornstalks, switchgrass, and also miscanthus. And also bamboo has greater capability for biomass output on the small amount of the field. And here, how we convert maybe such as on the bioethanol and also some fine chemical, but here only we only discuss how the convert into sugars as intermediate intermediate compound for converting into bioethanol. Basically, to convert bamboo into the glucose need some process such as the hydrolysis of cellulose. And while when we convert into hydrolysis into glucose, usually we need a pretreatment method. But in the pretreatment method, we the severe condition of pretreatment can degrade the polymer into the secondary degradation products such as the 5-hydroxymethyl furfural and also levulinic acid. And bamboo can be noted as a potential material for bioethanol with the dry weight about 65%. And here you can see that compared with the others, biomass, bamboo has a total of hollow cellulose or lignocellulose is higher compared with others, estimate about 83%, and bamboo contain high sugar, may be considered a potential resource for bioethanol similar to agriculture biomass or crop residue. And as I mentioned before, that to convert to bamboo into the bioethanol, we should be do some pretreatment. The pretreatment defined as the deformation of stiff components such as lignocellulose into how to reduce the crystallinity, which is recommended as sufficient condition before hydrolysis. And the primary goals of the pretreatment to produce sugars is the first is about to reduce the physical size of the biomass, and the second is expose cellulose hemicellulose component before enzymatic hydrolysis. The third is about the disrupt the structure to enhance the possibility enzyme access to the cellulose, and the last one is reducing crystallinity degree of the cellulose matrix. We can divide the types of pretreatment, including physical pretreatment, physico-chemical pretreatment, biological pretreatment, physical biological, and also chemical pretreatment. Okay, we see here that there is some pretreatment method that we found when the bamboo is converted into sugars, such as hydrotherma, ionic liquid, alkali, dilute acid, white rot fungi, and oxidation and liquid ammonia. Previously, maybe from 2006, I have conducted the research using the biological pretreatment combined with the chemical pretreatment. You can see how to break down the structure of cell wall of bamboo to produce sugar in the below of figures. And here, how is about the physical pretreatment? The goal is to reduce the size by grinding, milling, chipping, and also something else. Reducing the size has the main effect on the decreasing cellulose crystallinity. And the other ones, we found that electrode beam also including in physical pretreatment, and the last about the microwave irradiation. In my PhD study before, I use a microwave irradiation to to open open the structure of the bamboo after as a pre-treatment, and also for hydrolysis to produce sugars. And here in the physico-chemical pretreatment, we can find such as the liquid hot waters, ammonia fiber explosion, steam explosion, and also some kind, it is some kind of physico-chemical pretreatment to produce sugars. You can see that it is a reactor for the liquid hot water pretreatment. Usually we are combine heating in the high temperature, usually in 130 degrees Celsius until 240 degrees Celsius, and high maintain water in liquid phase without any chemical load. And here, usually we can do with or without the catalyst. Catalyst that usually utilize such as the acid or alkali, and this one is one limitation of liquid hot water pretreatment is generating higher inhibitors. I mean, such as 5-hydroxymethyl furfural, and also furfural compared with the high boiling by digester. And the main to get the maximize the process, we should be optimize some of critical parameter that we do in the research. And here the steam explosion, using also the high temperature with suddenly pressure change in few minutes, only few minutes, such like the microwave irradiation on usually in below to 50 minutes. We do in the pretreatment. The effectivity of the steam explosion is to degrade the hemicellulose, and you can see here the reactor for the steam explosion. Brin have the steam explosion reactor in Serpong, and the other is ammonia fiber explosion, or AFEC we call it, promising method to pretreat agriculture material for bioenergy, in which the liquid ammonia add in the biomass under moderate pressure from 100 to 400 PSI, with temperature average from 70 until 200 degrees Celsius before rapidly releasing the pressures. And from the Zhao et al. That has been conducted the research before, the hydrogen peroxide can be added in this AFEC pretreatment, and how the chemical properties and enzymatic hydrolysis of moso bamboo can disrupt and then significant in increasing the glucose of the bamboo. And here the chemical pretreatment that you can see commonly using some of chemicals such as alkali and also acid, organosulf, and ammonia. Each of the chemicals and condition of pretreatment also affect on the glucose yield of also how the effect on the structure of the bamboo after the pretreatment. Ammonia is not that can be known as effective in lignin degradation and expose the cellulose content. For the other pretreatment using biological pretreatment, we use some kind of the biological agent, microbes such as the brown rot fungi, white rot fungi, or soft rot fungi. The main goal for this pretreatment is how we degraded the lignin in much amount, and then leave of the cellulose in the polymer to, and then we can use as a material for the hydrolysis. Here our previous study using some kind of biological microbes using Phanerohead Chrysosporium and also Pleurotus ostreatus and also the Trametes versicolor as the agent in the process. However, usually in this pretreatment need a long time until 120 days until maybe extend for the breakdown on the structure. Of fungal pretreatment with other pretreatment need to apply to increase the hydrolysis rate. And this one is combination of pretreatment that I have done before, that using biological and also microwave pretreatment, in which in microwave pretreatment we don't add any catalyst inside, only using water as a polar molecules to interact with the irradiation. And you can see that from the several treatment that we applied, there is a different effect on the chemical component that can be degraded during the process. And here the analytical technique for the bamboo fraction, if we want to determine the sugar analysis, we can use UV phase spectrophotometry and with the method such as the DNS and also Nelson-Sambocki method. While in inhibitor products, we do by high performance liquid chromatography. If we have standard, we can inject in the equipment, and then we can scanning what kind of the degraded products that can be found. Also, when we evaluate also with chemical component, we use usually by NREL method and also TAPI methods. And also for the structural change, we do by FTIR, XRD for the crystallinity, and also GPC for the degree for polymerization. Morphological feature we can observe by SEM and also AFM, atomic force microscopy, transmission electron microscopy, and maybe some kind of microscope can be support when we observe how the morphological feature affected during the pretreatment. This one is sugar production in mainly in two types, using chemical hydrolysis and also enzymatic hydrolysis. Chemical hydrolysis using sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and also phosphoric acid or alkaline base. But in this process, usually can produce inhibitors. In addition, we also obtain some main product of fermentable sugars. The degradation product can constrain or inhibit further process. And for the enzymatic hydrolysis, usually no produce inhibitory products, but should be carried out in the specific conditions such as the pH and also the temperature. High selectivity, high increased yield of fermentable sugar, operating the condition, lower cost, and also environmental friendliness. It is several reasons why we use the enzymatic hydrolysis. And here are some factors that influence on during the enzymatic hydrolysis, such as the crystallinity, lignin content, solid loading of biomass, and also enzyme related factor. We in the lab we develop some surfactant from lignin to enhance or to boost the activity or performance of the during the enzymatic hydrolysis. And we found that almost 100% sugar can be produced after we add some kind of our assembly surfactant. And here the perspective application of the bamboo for the sugars, we can see that from bamboo we can convert for extraction first as a natural food, bamboo shoot, and also flavonoid. And then after that bamboo also becomes material for lignin phenol polymer, hemicellulose, pentose, and also hexose, and the cellulose glucose polymer. And then after we get the glucose by enzymatic or also acid hydrolysis, we can get the chemicals, fine chemical or energy, such as ethanol, biomethane, lactic acid, succinic acid, and also something else on the fermented products. And here the second topic about the conversion bamboo for pulp and papers. And you can see from here, from the stem of the bamboo, and then we convert into pulp first, and then we can get some maybe paper or tissue, depend on the method that we convert using from the bamboo, the pre-treatment and also the hydrolysis process. The bamboo, maybe in India, China, and also in the Malaysia, can be used widely for pulp and paper production. The bamboo for substitute the wood and also the paper production. Some kind of the factor that can be concern on the conversion is a fiber size, chemical composition, and also appropriateness of various bamboo from multiple nations for commercial pulping. We can the fibers account from 1.5 until 3.2 in millimeter in length, and making it as long fibers for producing papers. We know that if we get the long fiber, usually we can make the papers has high strength. And others for the pulp and paper, we also can use from pulp it for composite, and also using our building construction that Dr. Aan described before, and also housing component, charcoal and activated carbon, and also from bamboo flooring. And here several studies related to potential product of bamboo for pulp and papers. Mainly, I work on the betong bamboo or Dendrocalamus asper, using mixed culture of the white rot fungi or single culture of white rot fungi. And also from bamboo, we can do some pulping process, such as the crab pulping in several level of concentration, and also do some bleaching, such as the chemical bleaching, and also like case as the bleaching agent of betong. bamboo. And also here the others potential product from bamboo for transforming element in fiber cement materials using other types of bamboo, nanocomposite for biomedical and packaging application, and also from packaging material, we can see that each of the treatment or purposes has the specific treatment, such as for the reinforcement element using the organoso pulping process. And here the pulping purpose is usually for lignin removal. By the lignin, if the lignin removed from the structure, we can get mostly cellulose base, and improving the cellulose. No presence of the lignin can improve the defibrillation of in the pulp beating, and also improving the interfiber bonding in paper making process. Mainly for the to make a paper is hydrogen bond from the cellulose. And lignin, why lignin should be removed? Because the pulp and the resulting pulp retain usually make black. No, I mean color is not bright, and also maybe make the paper and pulp become rigid. And the kappa number, usually we should be calculate how much on the residual of lignin in the pulp by kappa numbers, by titration method. We can see that low kappa number in pulp indicate low residual lignin. And here, the quality bamboo fiber produced from various methods, we can see that each method has different characteristics, depend on what kind of the method we do, and also the mechanical and chemical processing technology combined with compression resulted in bamboo with a high tensile strength. Bamboo comprises three different morphology of cells, parenchyma, fiber, and also vascular cells. But for the pulp and paper, we only focus on the fiber extraction. The microbial orientation of bamboo is localized on the fiber and not in the parenchyma. You can see here the fiber. I did some fiber dimension measurement. You can see the bamboo is the length of fiber from bamboo from 2.30 until 4.69, and you can see here that from figure, in the below figure, you can see it is a fiber that if we observe by SEM, we can see it is from a tali bamboo, Aucicanthroa apus, on the paper sheet. It is the fiber will be interact each others. And this one is about we use the biological pretreatment using several of microbes that I have mentioned before, such as Panerohead, Chrysosporidium, also Pleurotus ostreatus, Trametes versicolor, and in 30 until 45 days. And you can see the variation of the fiber length can be found depend on the treatment that we do. And here some investigation also in the crystal on the pulp, also in the bamboo. The crystallinity is various depend on the species and method of the measurement. The natural bamboo can achieve the tensile and flexural strengths 289 and 124 MPa. And The chemical method produce bamboo fiber with tensile strength. Maybe it is can be varied, but for the literature that I read that about 341 until 450. And here the detail for the semi-chemical pulping, I will give in brief only about using the atmospheric hot soda pulping after we chipping on the bamboo stem, and then we get the particle, and then we can do atmospheric soda pulping. Compared with the chemical pulping, usually it is still a high content of the lignin in the pulp. It is the lignification is not insignificant compared with the kraft pulping. From the chemical pulping, we can found two processes that commonly we do. We know that sulfate pulping and also sulfate pulping. The sulfate process derived from soda process by adding sodium hydroxide instead only sodium hydroxide in the cooking liquor. But for the kraft pulping, we also add sodium sulfate in the as a liquor for the pulping. And usually kraft pulping is superior in terms of the pulping yield and also pulp strength compared to the sulfate pulping. And here the soda pulping is similar with the kraft pulping, but only using sodium hydroxide. We also do observation using our bamboo Dendrocalamus asper using this process, and also bamboo kuning, we call it by 20% of active alkali to increase the increasing of the active alkali can reduce the pulping yield. And here the sulfate process, it's similar with previous method, only in the chemicals that we use using calcium, natrium, and something others. And sulfate pulping process intolerant to softwood contain with a resin hardwood such as the tannin, bark, and mixed wood. So if we want to choose which one the better process for bamboo, we should be extract first for the resin, and then we can move to future process. And here for the kraft pulping, but even kraft pulping can.
Widya,
yes,
I think 5 minutes.
Yes.
In 5
one
minutes.
slide again.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
The last slide. Even we can get the high strength of the pulp and paper, but it is the most causing for the pollutant. And here the organosolv pulping, it is can higher purity for the lignin than beside the cellulose. And the biopulping, as I mentioned, using the microbial agent to remove the lignin. And here some conclusion is it is we have known that some method can be employed on the bamboo for producing pulp and paper, and also hydrolysis need to convert into the sugar using enzymatic hydrolysis, and also the other methods. And the material effect of usually bamboo high silica should be avoided by addition of sodium meta-aluminate. And here some of research and innovation relevant are our awards, not only in bamboo but others. And here my journey to contribute Indonesian innovation landscape in 18 years for dedication. I think it is all of my presentation. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you, Prof. Widya. The presentation is very interesting. We know the benefits of bamboo for sugar, for pulp, and others. For now, we will open the discussion session. The audience can ask the question. Maybe, yes, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Naswa Putri. I am from Forestry Faculty of Universitas Sumatera Utara. My question is, do you think all bamboo can be used as raw material for pulp, and if there are any types of bamboo that cannot be made into pulp? Why, Prof? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is there any question? Yeah, please, Mr. Frankie.
My name is Frankie. I'm an architect. I've already dealt with bamboo since 2006, Prof. Until now, we are also doing bamboo construction and also for the craftsmanship. However, we found many researches on the bamboo actually, from the green, from Lipi, I think, yeah. But I see in the world's global competition, China and India are the most exporters of the bamboo craftsmanship and all of the products. They are the leaders of these bamboo products and so on. But I don't see Indonesia is as the competitors for this. We are in the top 5 actually. I saw in the research from the World Trade Organization, we are in the 4th place of exporter of the bamboo products. However, the numbers of the comparison of the number is too big. The gap is big. For example, China is 30-40. We are only 1-2%. The gap is very big. My point is how the government, the brain, the PU, the campus, and all the architects, all the bamboo constructors can develop any grand design for bamboo for the future, so that bamboo can be main materials to increase the economy of the for the Indonesian craftsmanship, all the products. So it's just not for the research only. It has to be used for all the increase of the economic, for the circle economy, for the community, for the campus, for the construction activities, for architects, and for civil engineers, and so on. My point is, how can we see in the future of bamboo for building materials and for craftsmanship to increase the economy? Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Mr. Frankie. Mungkin, maybe last question from Rafli.
Okay, thank you, Prof. I would like to ask a question, and because as a student, I want to grasp this chance to learn from you. So there is several things that I want to ask. First, about in terms of the production of the sugar, in terms of the yield, how does this sugar from bamboo, if it compared to another source of sugar? And then for more basic, another one that I want to ask is, what are the effects of the pre-treatment of the bamboo itself to the extraction of cellulose? Because from what I saw, the pre-treatment degrade the hemicellulose. The degradation itself, what is the effect of the extraction? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? And about the paper, if we talk it about the commercial aspect, how is the quality of the paper that resulting from the bamboo compared to the quality of the paper that resulted from the wood? Is it comparable, and thus the paper from bamboo can already replacing the paper from the wood? I think that's all, Professor. Thank you.
Okay.
Professor,
Yes. Okay, thank you for the question. It is a very interesting question for Putri. Can I call you Putri? Yes. About how if we convert bamboo into some of materials such as for the pulps and papers, what type? Maybe what type that we the most possibility to give the best characteristic or comparable characteristic we can see not only from the method how we convert but or also from the types itself because each plants we have know that can give a different properties, basic properties, and then the second one is the method itself. So usually we can do on the type of the bamboo that has high potency. I mean in the amounts such as the Dendrocalamus asper that we also we do in the bambu kuning in the observation from sick type of bamboo that give with if we did if we did similar process, the result from the properties of pulp has better result compared with the others of bamboo that we observe. The second ones from Dr. Frankie about the competitiveness of bamboo. It is it's my mind also how to make the bamboo in Indonesia can contribute in maybe it's not equal but little bit can be contribute more than right now. I think because of in Indonesia is individually how we do in some institution do like maybe in from the part E and then the others from part B and not is a comprehensive study. Therefore, from 2023 maybe September, as I remember, we have a research collaboration center on bamboo. It is granted for 5 years. I think that we can see study from the basic until the applied side. I think it is one of how we can give approach to make a contribution. Little by little maybe yes and also for the quality China and also the India maybe because not only the resources in a high amount, but the technology also become a concern. But I think Indonesia in the future with the research collaboration center on bamboo can become to solve how Indonesia can give contribution on the international or globally on the globally and the for the commercially we in Indomaret or also Alfamart we found some of tissue that it is not from I believe it is not from Indonesia products but it is from maybe only to make a rinse for the process. Even we can do the technology we have known. And the third one is about the production sugars from from the MC. It is how we calculate the sugar production after we treat bamboo. We can calculate based on the theoretical yields and also how much the glucose and also other reducing sugars that and then we divide when how much on the material that bamboo powder we I mean we use in the experiment, and it is comparable or not, it is depend on the method that we do. As my experience, as the highest sugars that I have is about 30%. It is maybe it should be increased some method how to we add some surfactant, and also we minimize and the inhibitor in during the pretreatment process. And it is right, if we do the pretreatment, not only lignin can be degraded, also hemicellulose, that depend on the method, such as if we use acid pretreatment, mainly the hemicellulose will be removed in much amount. But if we use the sodium hydroxide pretreatment, mainly the focus is degraded of lignin. But so we can calculate the effectivity of pretreatment by selectivity, the lignification selectivity, how much degrading of the lignin, and then how much the cellulose can be preserved. And the commercial properties compared with the others, as I mentioned before, the problem of the production of pulp from bamboo and also paper, mainly because of high content of silica. And then we can do the how we remove first by extraction of silica in much extraction, much kind removal of silica, and then we can do the pulping, or we add a chemical that can react with the chemicals that we use in the pretreatment. And also how the condition of pulping process, what kind of pulping process, and what is the critical factor that involved in the process. And I think for the commercially, because of bamboo is no, I mean long, including in long fibers, it can be contribute how to make papers in this high strength. It is maybe it is my answer. If anyone want ask again, please.
Okay, thank you, Dia. Maybe one question from participants. Is there participants want ask question? One more? Yeah.
Moderator for giving me the time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Professor Widya, in your presentation, you say bamboo has higher cellulose content than other non-wood raw material. So today I have a question for you, Professor Widya. Is there a possibility that other non-wood raw materials like palm oil, coconut fiber, and corn stalk could be used as a main raw material for making pulp and paper? If any, what challenges are faced for the pulp and paper manufacturing process? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. About yes, we have known that bamboo has high cellulose content compared with the other of agriculture residue. Maybe for the each of biomass can be converted into pulp and paper basically, but the quality will be different. Such as you mentioned about the OPEFB or oil palm empathy fruit buds, as the material it is short fibers, and then for short fiber usually only tend to produce a low strength of the papers compared with the bamboo, but we can mix bamboo with the others of biomass. Not only in the technology we do, but also we should be consider on the potential how to take the biomass such as from the Universitas sugar cane trash or sugar cane bagasse, or also from OPAB industrial as a waste. So we can for the maybe it is one kind of the type of material that we can develop from bamboo, from pulp. If we do some process such as dissolving pulp, we can get the thread or the text for the textile. I mean, it is a new challenge for Indonesia, but in international, I think it is has been considered that. I think it is my answer.
Yeah. Maybe it's a last question because we have a limited time. Thank you very much for a valuable presentation. From the presentation, we get a lot of new knowledge about benefits of bamboo, not also for material for building, but also for paper, sugar, and so on. Okay, thank you very much, Prof. Vidya, for the valuable time and presentation. And next, I will give the back to MC. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Hilma. Okay, first let's give a big applause for Professor Vidya for her amazing presentations that has given us knowledge about a detailed and comprehensive method of processing and producing sugar and paper from the bamboo. And as our express of gratitude, we would like to give you, Professor Vidya, ulas, which will be given also by Engineer Hilma. Okay, let's give an applause. Okay, thank you once again, Professor Vidya. Next agenda, before we continue to our next exciting lecture, I would like to ask all of you to pay your attention to the screen because I would like to show you a short video about the profile video of Technical Implementation Unit of Integrated Research Laboratory, University of Sumatera Utara.
Selamat datang di UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu Universitas Sumatera Utara. UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU merupakan unit pelaksana teknis yang berorientasi pada pelayanan dengan mengutamakan kepentingan penelitian di lingkungan Universitas Sumatera Utara yang meliputi fakultas dan program studi, lembaga penelitian, pusat unggulan iptek, dan satuan kerja lainnya. Tugas pokok UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU adalah menyelenggarakan kegiatan laboratorium seperti pelayanan, penelitian, dan kerjasama. UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU juga mengakomodasi kepentingan lembaga inovasi dan inkubasi bisnis teknologi USU dengan tujuan agar dapat menghasilkan produk-produk yang bersifat inovatif dan berhasil dimonetisasi. UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU memiliki 1 kepala unit, 3 kepala bidang, 6 kepala lab, 10 laboran, dan 4 staf penunjang administrasi. Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU memiliki 6 jenis laboratorium. Laboratorium Karakterisasi Struktur Bahan melayani pengujian topografi dan morfologi dari permukaan benda secara kualitatif. Laboratorium Uji Sifat Kimia melayani pengujian dan penentuan berbagai konsentrasi logam dan senyawa pada sampel organik maupun anorganik. Laboratorium Uji Sifat Mekanik melayani pengujian sifat-sifat mekanik suatu bahan atau material seperti kekuatan tarik, kekuatan tekan, dan kekuatan lengkung serta penghalusan sampel hingga berukuran nanometer. Laboratorium Uji Sifat Termal melayani pengujian sifat-sifat termal pada suatu material. Laboratorium Renewable Energy melayani simulasi pengkonversian energi dan penelitian yang berkaitan dengan energi baru terbarukan. Laboratorium Biologi Bahan Molekuler melayani penelitian, preparasi, dan ekstraksi sampel. Dan juga UPT Laboratorium Penelitian USU juga memiliki alat-alat penunjang penelitian seperti scanning electron microscopy, atomic adsorption spectrometry, universal testing machine, ball mill, siftronic, melting point, neraca digital, furnace, fuel cell, generator solar panel, wind turbine, PLC, humidifier, sentrifugasi, dan sonicator fan. UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU melayani pengujian karakterisasi sampel untuk mahasiswa, dosen, peneliti baik dari dalam maupun luar USU dan juga memberikan kesempatan penelitian menggunakan tempat dan fasilitas di UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU. Dan topik penelitian yang sedang berjalan saat ini di UPT Penelitian Terpadu adalah Green Concrete, Internet of Things, Architecture Urban Design Green Building, Forest Product Technology, Structural and Functional Material, Microplastic and Heavy Metal, Renewable Energy and Electrical Energy, Material Isolator, dan Bioremediation. Sebagai salah satu wujud pengabdian UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu kepada masyarakat, UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu membuka peluang kepada instansi pemerintah negeri atau swasta maupun masyarakat umum untuk melakukan kerjasama.
Bidang pelayanan dan promosi Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU mengedepankan moto cepat, akurat, dan profesional. Kami memiliki 6 buah laboratorium, yaitu Laboratorium Karakterisasi Struktur Bahan, Laboratorium Uji Sifat Termal, Laboratorium Uji Sifat Kimia, Laboratorium Uji Sifat Mekanik, Laboratorium Renewable Energy, dan Laboratorium Biologi Bahan Molekuler. Kami melayani pengujian dari mahasiswa, dosen, dan peneliti. Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU terus berupaya untuk meningkatkan pelayanan dan berinovasi agar dapat menjadi unggul di Sumatera Utara khususnya dan Indonesia umumnya.
Assalamualaikum, saya Bayi Haki Siregar, saat ini menjabat sebagai Kepala Bidang Penjaminan Mutu dan Teknologi Informasi di Lab Penelitian Terpadu USU. Tugas utama saya adalah memastikan agar layanan pengujian di lab ini terstandarisasi, maksudnya sesuai standar ISO 9001-2015 dan ISO 17025-2017.
Selamat datang di UPT Laboratorium Terpadu Universitas Sumatera Utara. Kita bisa menganalisis dan mengkarakterisasi berbagai macam bahan dan material. Bersama kita bisa menguji, kemudian bisa mempublikasikannya sesuai dengan standar ilmiah yang berlaku.
Kami telah memproduksi yang siap dikirim kemana saja. Kami, anggota dari UPT Lab Penelitian Terpadu USU, siap menjalin kerjasama untuk membantu penelitian Anda. Dan kami siap mengabdi pada masyarakat untuk memajukan bangsa Indonesia.
UPT Laboratorium Penelitian Terpadu USU.
Okay, let's give an applause. Okay, after we see the profile video of Technical Implementation Unit of Integrated Research Laboratory USU, now we can proceed to our next event, which will be the lecture that with the topic of the integrated support and strategy for sustainable bamboo development in Indonesia, which will be brought to us by Mem Desi Ekawati Eshud MSI and will be moderated by Dr. Insinyur Tito Sucipto Eshud MSI IPU, that he is the lecturer at Forestry Department, which also the head of Forestry Department, University of Sumatera Utara. To Dr. Tito Sucipto, time and place is yours.
Yeah, good morning everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To honorable speaker, Dr. Aan, Dr. Yulianto, Kandidat Dr. Desi, Professor Vidya, and all participants, Dr. Samsuri also. In this morning, we continue to the next session. I invite the speaker. She is my senior in IPB, Ibu Desi Ekawati. She is senior functional expert for forest ecosystem controller in former project coordinator for integrated bamboo development. I read some brief biography. Ibu Desi, a forester and forest ecologist, and many publication and experience in bamboo. With the education background from IPB University, master in Kagoshima University, and now doctor candidate in IPB University. You can explore more biography of Desi Ekawati, and please prepare your question to Ibu Desi, because many information that we'll be sharing from here. I invite Ibu Desi, please, time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable speakers here, Pak Aji and Ibu Widya, and Dr. Tito as a moderator, and also Dr. Samsuri, thank you for coming. Yeah, we are the same in the Faculty of Forestry in IPB. So today, first of all, I would like to express my gratitude, and it is an honor for me as well to speak in this international summer course of North Sumatra University. So my name is Desi, as already introduced, and today I would like to give a topic mainly for bamboo and livelihood, and also how to develop the stakeholder engagement and in supporting the regulation and policy on bamboo development. Yeah, this is a brief information that already introduced before. So on bamboo works, now I currently in the Environmental Bamboo Foundation as well as a General Secretary, and also as the organizing committee of Bamboo Association in Perpobi. and also several works with INBAR, Bamboo Organization, and CBRC, the China Bamboo Research Center. So the outline of my topic today, there's a five main topic. First, I will share about the Indonesian bamboo and what is the challenges and the current one, and the social capital, because if we talk about the livelihood, we have to know the social capital, and the system and the mechanism that we introduce to the community. It's a sustainable bamboo forestry, and how to integrate the program and the mechanism. And the last one is how to support the development by the policy and also the regulation. So because I'm from the Ministry of Environment and Forestry, bamboo is also one of the non-timber forest products. As we know that mainly, if we talk about the forest, we talk about the timber and wood, but actually it's only 10% from the forest products. But almost 90% is non-timber forest product, including the environmental services. If you know about the ecotourism, about the carbon market, is also one of the environmental services. But the challenges is this NTF is still less utilized and less development. But actually, it's already have a good market. If we talk about the wood and the timber, as we can see in this picture, so actually the bamboo is the sustainable wood. If we talk about tree, we only plant it once, and then we have to plant it again and waiting until it's ready to harvest. But if we talk about the bamboo, we only planting one time, and then we can harvest every year. That's why we call it sustainable wood. Maybe that's also the important thing for the Dr. Aan talking about the green building, because it made from the sustainable wood. And if we talk about the bamboo distribution, this is the data from the BPS. Maybe need to update more about this data. The Indonesia is the 6th largest country in the world if we talk about the bamboo forest area. And this is the data taken from Ibu Elizabeth, Prof. Elizabeth Wijaya, that now Professor Elizabeth already identified that more than 176 and maybe more, because Prof. Elizabeth, like yesterday maybe already explained, there's a new species found in East Nusa Tenggara. And we talk about the livelihood. We already know in all over Indonesia, bamboo cannot separately from the community life. As we can see in this picture, this is some picture, the traditional utilization of bamboo in East Nusa Tenggara province. If you know the Flores Island, famous with the Komodo dragon. So this is the area that many people still using bamboo as the traditional utilization. But also in modern utilization, and this is the utilization for the future forward, we can see that many use of bamboo with input technology and also the innovation, including here. There's a traditional building that already designed with the modern style, and also the laminated bamboo. There's a picture of our president that visit the East Nusa Tenggara. Another product that we can find in the market, if you go to the big market franchise from Sweden, you can see many this kind of products with the high value, and also it's still made from other country. It's not from Indonesia. It's kind of pity because we have many potential that we can develop this kind of product, because the engineered bamboo is the high demand for the global market, and it will be good for the green product, green lifestyle. And also in our ministry, we have a moratorium on natural forests. That's why this is also one big opportunity if we can processing the bamboo into wood substitute products. This is also the one of example. Can you see this, what kind of material that developed this building? It's made from strain woven bamboo. We call it glue laminated bamboo. It's a 4-level building, high-rise building. is consists of around 60 rooms that rented by workers, students, or we call it dormitory. So it's in Bekasi, in Nusa Tenggara. Pak Aji maybe also visit this building. So if we talk about the environmental benefit, for sure that the bamboo is very important for the water. If you find the bamboo forest, if you're digging around the clumps, you can see that the soil is very moist. So that's why, because the roots of the bamboo hold the water, hold the rainwater. And if we talk about the carbon as well, there's many research that already mentioned that the bamboo could absorb the carbon. And the last one, if you're talking about this stem or the wood itself, the bamboo itself, it can be a product. So this is also the challenge. We have the SDGs target, and we have the issues of green economy, circular economy, nature-based solution, and also in Indonesia term, we have to achieve the NDC's target. So this is also the issues that we should answer. And this is the issue in environmental and forestry challenges. We talk about the climate change, we talk about the forest and land rehabilitation, but the forest area, and after the pandemic, watershed, there's many issues related with the environmental and forestry challenges that could be answered by this product. But still, if we talk about the livelihood and the community empowering and community development, there's some issues that's still there, where the community do not value the bamboo, and they're still not clear what is the economic benefit of this bamboo, and the methodology how to manage this resource, and also the value chain and the business sectors. So the second things, if we using the approach how to make this into commodity product by bamboo agroforestry mechanism. So we have to take a look the social capital, what are owned by the community. So why we choose the bamboo village agroforestry? Because it's create jobs. So it's very close to the rural area, and we can empower the women, and also we can restore the land, and this is to generate the income. If we talk about the social capital here, the trust, how to develop the organization, how we can use the norm and the rules that already exist in the community, and how to establish the network. And from this option, we can know that how to manage the natural resource management. So if we can see here, the collaborative management is the highest when the state capacity is already high, and also the social capital of community is also high. So there's a 5 point that we have to take a look and concern if we want to empowering the communities, especially for the bamboo, because we have to connect it the upstream until the downstream sectors. So we have to find the right people, right site, right approach, and what is the intervention that we will do in this community, and we should make it integrated, because we cannot make all the same approach. In every community, in every island, every culture, they will be different how to manage the bamboo. Yeah, and this is 3 factors. If we talk about the sustainability, we should consider about the social, economic, and ecologic. If we talk about the bamboo with the community, we should come with the economic first, because community need income. And then we talk about the social, and then the last thing, we talk about the ecology. And this is the 6th point that important. We need to, the capacity building, how to make they participate in our activity, how to make the on-site practice. Usually we use a research action program, and then also the knowledge skill and farmer group. And at the end, we should concern and think about how they develop the co-op and business plan. So this is the bamboo agroforestry system. This is some pictures that we taken from our project in East Nusa Tenggara in Flores. We can see there that the bamboo grow with other commodities like coffee, and also there's a famous coffee there. If you know the Bajawa coffee, there's an origin from the Flores, and they mix also with the woods, with sengon, and also with aren. Is sugar palm. They're best friend, bamboo and aren. Usually they can live together. And this is another picture of the mixed crops of community in bamboo. And also they make a small ladang inside the bamboo forest. And this is some lesson learned that we can get from the our community, our family there. They planted the natural dye under the bamboo. Because in East Nusa Tenggara in Flores, they're famous with the woven, fabric woven. So they need the dye, natural dye, to coloring the threads before they make the woven fabric. So this is the model that we developed there, how to establish the people, public-private partnership, how they can supply the bamboo for the industry. So if we talk about this sustainable bamboo management, this is the commodity that close with the community, of course, and also even the uneducated can take benefit from this resource, and this has become the social responsibility and part of replanting and rehabilitation. So we're talking about the sustainable bamboo forestry here. So now currently we're working on how to develop the standardization, how to utilize bamboo in climate management in sustainable harvesting. At the end, it will be goes to the certification. If some community want to get certification, sustainable management certification, this is one of the mechanism. And then now we are preparing the standard and technical guideline, how to make the bamboo into construction, woven, and bamboo shoot. And this is one of the system that we applied in community. Can you see the many numbers and then the letter there? The up is the year to harvest. So if you can see, there's a 19, 17. But the bamboo is already gone. It's already harvested in 2019, 17, etc. And the second is the initial of the owner of the bamboo, GW. Is not Jokowi, but Johannes Wawo, the owners of the bamboo clumps here. So this is the one of the system that how to ensure this resource is sustainable. If we take a look at the China, even in the upstream, they already make certification of the bamboo resource. So this part goes to this factory, this part goes to this factory. So this is very important, how to make integrated industry. Even the waste, they will use also the waste. And this is the 5 factor, how to make the enabler. If we want to connect it upstream until the downstream, how to utilize bamboo through the community development. We're setting up the bamboo nursery and bamboo planting first. Because if we talk about the industry, the existing bamboo would be not enough. Then in parallel, we use the capacity building for the community and develop the small installation for the preservation. Like Dr. Aan said, bamboo must be preserved. And then also apply the sustainable bamboo forestry. And the last thing, how to establish this community base. So the integrated program and mechanism, we should share roles support amongst the government, private sectors, NGO, and also the local community. Each stakeholder has important roles, and it could be left behind. So it should be working together. And where's the bamboo will be developed? Because I'm from the Ministry of Forestry, of course, we can development in the forest area in the state-owned land with the mechanism over there. We have social forestry, we have forest management unit, and we have conservation partnership. This is the mechanism that we can use to develop the bamboo inside the forest area or the state-owned land. But in private on land, of course, mainly now Bamboo Indonesia used from the private on land. It's use the buffer area and etc. So the important thing is how to make the integrated action from the up should be involved with multi-sectors and the community as the main actors as well as the beneficiaries. And the important thing is how to make this bamboo as the commodity. I mean, we already know the sawit, palm oil or something. Sometimes it should be by commodity, but now is already occupied by the capital, big company, something like that. So we want to make this bamboo as the commodity of communities. And this is sample of the mechanism that support is taken from my research. So we have to clustering which part is on farm or in upstream, and then the off farm activities, and then what kind of program support by the government. And we can connect it and make it integrated. It looks like complicated, but this is the real situation. We have to identify this one. And the last is about the policy and governance support. This is the things that we are doing now. The Ministry of Environment and Forestry now is processing for the national strategy of development bamboo in Indonesia. Maybe also this is answer Pak Frankie question in the first previous session. So this is to build a strong multi-sector approach coordination, and we have a cross-sector program synergies. And the policy support is from the level, from desa, village, until the national level. So we have to make this in the leveling regulation. For example, in East Nusa Tenggara, they already have several regulations from the local government that support the bamboo there. That's why it could be boosting how to develop the bamboo there. Our president, Pak Jokowi, visit there and bring the bamboo bike from Flores and ask the Prime Minister Australia at that time to take a bike in Bogor Palace, and also talking with the community groups. This is a good impression and also good spirit also for the community that already make the bamboo as their income. So the national strategy that we are processing right now, so is already discussion interministerial. It's a review from, we are reviewing from the National Strategy and Action Plan that established in 1998. At that time, the minister is Bapak late Sarwono Kusuma Atmaja, and also one of our board and advisory in the project, and he gave a message, please take a look this national strategy and make a new one with some justification. So this national strategy is to formulate vision and mission and target, also the work programs, and it should become the joint document across the sectors and stakeholders, and how to implement it. This is the vision, mission, and target. Still under discussion, and it will be draft of perpres, is a president regulation, hopefully next year. So this is the process that already we've been through. So all the presentation here is a collaboration work between many stakeholders and involve the people, public and private partnership, and the bamboo development should be developed from the grassroots level until the policymaker. And important thing is how to create the economic opportunities, and starting from the rural communities, and also don't forget to promote the gender and social inclusion. So building a future for commodity-based bamboo industry in Indonesia is one of our target. And thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, thank you for nice presentation. It's a novel bamboo condition, yeah, in Indonesia, economical, social, ecological, yeah, community, until mechanism, policy, and strategy. I invite the student or the audience for ask the question, please. One or two or three question. Yeah, Mr. Frankie.
Thank you, Budewi, for the insightful presentation. That actually the presentation answers some of my question for Professor Widya. But still, there is a question for me: how to make this nationally? Or I saw in the entity Flores, the bamboo development is very rapid. As we can see, President Jokowi visited there, and the bamboo villages are already there by the EBF. And however, I saw it is only centralized in there for the community. In Bali, it's centralized for the commercial sector. However, in other islands like Sumatra, Java, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, and Papua, I saw little effort for spreading all the bamboo development. However, in our village, in Bulaawar village, that Dr. Aan mentioned, in Bulaawar village, we already accompanied the community for 4 years actually. But we did this with self-help architects and also the community, excluding the government policy. However, after we built the hall, we get many attention from the government because we received some nomination from the World Architecture Festival and also from some of the World Architectural Bamboo. That's why the government starts to make interest for us. However, this is still a big homework for us. How to develop the bamboo agroforestry, how to develop more economic for the circular, for the increasing the economy of the community. So how your suggestion to spread this development to other islands, and also how we can connect our village to the bamboo village network that you mentioned earlier in the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, Bu Desi, you can direct respond.
Okay, thank you very much, Bapak Frankie, for your question. Yeah, I'm sure it's quite interesting talking about this development. But if you say that many area of Indonesia that has bamboo potency of bamboo, yeah, that's true. And then that's kind of chicken and egg. Which one is going first? Yes. And if we talk about our country is very huge and spread the area, and one of the challenges is the bamboo existing of bamboo is what you call it is patchy. So it's not in one intact area, but it's dispersed in spatial. Yeah, in separately. So that's one of the challenges. And if we want to learn from China, as you know, if you ever to go to China, so actually the China also, they only develop in some area that have potential of bamboo, like in Zhejiang, Fujian, in some area in the southern part, and then in the east part. So not all over in area they develop the bamboo. And they starting from the how to giving the state land to the community into the concession. So if we talk social forestry right now, but in China the land reform already start in 1970s, and then they start to build the industry in the 1980s, and until right now they can occupy all the global market and global bamboo. So yeah, if we're talking about the commodity development, 4 years is still Pak Frankie's actually. So like in Flores, we start in 2016 at that time. So there's a one industry established there, so it's more easier because they already market there. And yes, like you said, true, government, even I'm on the government side, will take a look after some application or implemented in the field is already run. So yeah, this kind of challenging. That's why how to engage the stakeholder is kind of, we need to patient, and we need to establish the trust and also establish the communication. I think that's the important thing. And your project that already established in Dohol, I think is very good. And you can try to, maybe the Ministry of Forestry around there. There's a many program as well on the bamboo planting, and also the local government. They have many resource as well, how to establish through the PMD, is Pemberdayaan Masyarakat Desa, it's Village Community Development Program. There's many resource there that you can utilize and synchronize into that. And also for the downstream, there's a Ministry of Industry. They have many program how to make the bamboo preservation, how to make maybe the bamboo into furniture, something like that. That's my response. Hopefully it's enough.
Okay,
or we can
thank you.
discuss after.
Mr. Frankie, any more clarification?
Yeah, I think this is should be follow up with action, Bu Devi, or yes, Bu Desi, sorry, because I think there are many research. I saw many presentation, but we need more action for this, because action is speaks louder than words, actually. Yeah, that's why I think after this, maybe the campus, the forest ministry can speak about this, not only discuss on the campus, but we should make action for this. Yes, you mentioned 4 years is not so short time, but to achieve more vision, we need to make a small step to achieve long leap. That's why I think this is this should be followed with more action. As you mentioned, I should connect with forest ministry and also for industrial ministry. I think how after this maybe we can discuss how we can connect with our village or with other villages so that we can make this come true in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Any question? Maybe from India or Malaysia? Yeah. Please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, my name is Azwan Khalid. I am from UITM, University Technology Mara from Malaysia, from Faculty of Applied Sciences, Wood Science and Technologies. So, my question is it the bamboo products is considered as green products even if it's treated by the chemical preservatives? That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, what's your name again? Sorry.
Hazwan.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Hazwan. Very good question. So maybe this is the field of Pa Aji for the next presenter. He's the expert of the bamboo construction and preservation. But yeah, if we talk about the green products, also, of course, we also talk about the material or the chemical that we use to preserve. But right now, they already, I think there's a, what you call it, standard, national standard for Indonesia for the how to preserve the bamboo. So one of the materials that can use for the bamboo preservation also organic. So it's depend on the what is the purpose of the products. I mean, if we talk about the chopping board, so chopping board, it will be deal with the food and food ingredients, so it should be preserved by the food grade preservation. But if you talk about the construction, like Dr. Aan or Dr. Aji, so you can use another chemical thing as long as it's under the what you call it, but there's some regulation that boric borax cannot accept by Europe. But actually, the boric borax is also not so what you call it, hazard chemical material, as far I know, because even the boric borax, maybe you know the meatballs or the or the noodles, sometimes they put it also as a food preservation, something like that. So yeah, if you talk about the green material, we should consider about that. Thank you, Hasan.
Okay, thank you, Ibu Desi. From India, any question? Oh, from Us.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ma'am. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nabila. I'm from Forestry Faculty, Universitas Sumatera Utara. Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation. It's so insightful and interesting as well. Well, my question is, what students like us, or the millennials, or now Gen Z, or common people can do to play an active role in supporting the integrated support and sustainable bamboo development strategy? That's it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Nabila. I'm also the Generation Z, actually. Z plus. So, if you're millennial, we are colonial. So, yeah, that's an interesting question, but yeah, of course, your generation is the most important playing role for the future of the bamboo. So if you can see, we already now more concerned about the environment, the green lifestyle. So how to use this green lifestyle into natural products. You know, there's many already people substitute the plastic straw with the more natural straw, right? So this is one of the opportunity how to use the more organic or made from bamboo. Now the INBAR, International Network for Bamboo and Rattan, collecting support for the member country, how to support to replace the plastic products into the bamboo products. So from the food container, for example. So this is also important, yeah, Bu. For the paper, in China, they already can make everything with the bamboo. So in Indonesia, okay, like Prof. Vidya said, we can go step by step. As long as we can produce one thing, so it could be good exercising, and then we can develop more products. That's important things, that as long as we can move and move forward, so make a step, that's also important. And also the advocacy. Now, the Gen Z cannot separate from the social media, right? So if you visit like Ecology tomorrow, and then if you see the building of Dr. Aan, try to spreading. Also, people think that the bamboo building is beautiful, because this is also the one of problem, the mindset. You know, after the earthquake in Cianjur at that time, so our team and Pak Aji team also and Pak Jajang prepare for the establish for the Utara, is the semi-permanent home after the earthquake. But after the community say, oh, it's made from bamboo. It's bamboo related with the poverty. So this is the things that we have to change, start from your generation, Generation Z, how to make the mindset that the bamboo is beautiful, bamboo is awesome, and bamboo is cool, something like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your response, Bu Desi. Any question from Faculty Engineering or University Simalungun? No? Okay. The last question.
Thank you, sir. My name is Rosa. I'm from Simalungun University. In my hometown, Madinah, if you know, ma'am, my family land, Oriza Sativa, and beside it, a lot of bamboo. We didn't cut it, so it's a nice view. The question is, what is the first step if we want to be a, that you mentioned, certification bamboo? Thank you.
Thank you. I forgot your name. Sorry? Oh yeah, Rosa. Okay, thank you for that nice question. So for the certification, we should know that how many clumps you have in your private land, in your kebun. So that's important as well, because if we talk about the certification, there's many steps over there. And then what is the purpose of the certification, of course? Because usually certification need by the market. So the market require certification for if we want to sell the products. So maybe first thing first, you identify how many clumps you have there. And my suggestion is try to use it in a local or domestic, because bamboo clump, it should be harvested. Like in my presentation, so the bamboo, it should be cut every year. So the new shoot, the bamboo shoot could grow in the clumps. If we don't harvest or not make it thinning or selection cutting on the clumps, so it would be very dense and no space for the new bamboo shoot. So yeah, maybe you should identify how many clumps there and what kind of species, and you could start it as a domestic use first. Or you can make a group with other owners, and if they're more enough for the resource as a industry product, it should be very good as well. Thank you.
Any Bu Rosa, any clarification? Enough? Okay. Thank you all the participants. Thank you for your presentation. Because we have limited time, so we close this session. And big applause for Ibu Desi. And time back to MC. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you, Dr. Tito, who has given it back to me. So I would like to express my greatest acknowledgement and appreciation to Mem Desi Ekawati for her integrated support and strategy for sustainable bamboo development in Indonesia, who has given us an overview, a knowledge, and about what should we expect to when we want to make bamboo more sustainable and more developing in Indonesia. It is knowledgeful and insightful knowledge that has been given to us. Once again, I want to give applause. Let's give applause. Okay, as a token of our gratitude, we also want to hand you the ulas to Mem Desi, which will be given to by Dr. Tito. Please. Let's give an applause. Okay, thank you. Once again, thank you to Mem Desi Ekawati Ashud MSE, who has given us the presentation and the knowledge that we need. So on to the next sessions of lecture, which will concise the topic of bamboo tetralogy curriculum, which will be brought to us by Dr. Yulianto Purwono Prihatmaji ST MT IPM IAI, and then will be moderated by also Dr. Tito. To Dr. Tito, time and place is yours.
Yeah, good morning again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in last speaker in this session. Yeah, before break. I invite the speaker, Dr. Yulianto Purwono Prihatmaji, or we can call Dr. Aji, ya. Bapak Yulianto Priyatmaji is an architect and lecturer with interest on wood science, architecture, carpentry, and their tradition. His education background: bachelor from UII, Universitas Islam Indonesia, Yogyakarta, Kaliurang ya Pak. Because we have same hometown. I am from West Prok, Kulon Progo. Magister from ITB Bandung and doctoral from Kyoto University. Many book and publication, including architect in bamboo and wood. And Dr. Aji has many awards from Newton Fund, Newton Fund, and then from CHF International, from USAID, from Ikatan Arsitek Indonesia, and Kopertis, and also UII. So I invite Dr. Aji. Time and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you Pak Tito. Selamat siang, good very noon, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, it's to be honor to be here to share and discuss with all of you in international summer course, and I think this is the answer from the Gen Z, how to learn about the bamboo with fun and with some kind of the happiness. So we call tetralogy bamboo, or in the nickname quadruple learning. And also maybe we hope that my presentation is answer not only talk and talk, but work and do it right now. So my name is Yulianto Priyatmaji from Department of Architecture, Universitas Islam Indonesia, and I also coordination for the IDE franchise Bamboo Land Indonesia, in Yogyakarta. And because next year we will do for the presidential election, I would like to promote to the candidate to create Ministry of Bamboo Affairs like this. I think this is his most important thing. Not only Ministry of Environment, but Ministry of Bamboo Affairs. Okay, so recently, architectural student or maybe civil engineering student and etc. For now just facing the great architecture form from the popular architect, Fotrongia, maybe David Ruggiero, Jogstam, and etc. like this. And consequently, many architecture students just imitate without any basic knowledge properly. So I think this is very dangerous. Why? Because bamboo is not homogeneous. This is its natural material. So it means every step, every part, it's very different with the concrete and also steel. So we need to learn more properly about the bamboo itself. This is maybe in Vietnam, in Thailand, and etc. And also we have in Bandung, OP building, made by Dr. Andri in Institut Teknologi Bandung. But for your information, we also have in 1918, in West Java, in the right side photos. This is very old. And creating by the colonialism, Dutch. And in the left side, this is very new, 2018 in Surakarta. We have bamboo binale every 2 years. And I think this is one event in the world about the bamboo binale itself. It's very huge event. And we will promote and also how to learn about the bamboo itself. And don't remember that we have in South Kalimantan about it's very happy rafting, yeah, using the long bamboo thrown in some river in Banjarmasin, yeah, maybe 30 kilometers with the bamboo rafting. In the right side from this photo, we can also about the culinary for the bamboo suit, baby suit. I think this is a good one, not only for the transportation, but we also learn about the culinary. So we call bamboo culinary diplomacy. Yeah. Okay, in here is also we have some kind of the merchandise, bamboo textile, fiber, and etc. And that's way we promote how to learn from the Gen Z, but this is not for strawberry generation, because bamboo is very hard. Yeah, so only Gen Z without strawberry generation. So we promote about the tetralogy bamboo, so heading or toward to bamboo culture. The one thing is about the bamboo mine. Bamboo mine is look like thought and paradigm, bamboo in the minds of the people. So maybe we call tacit knowledge, not written well, not spoken well, but only in mind. So we need to mine with some kind of the mining, yeah, for the bamboo mines in the minds of the people, maybe in Sumatera, North Sumatra, in Batak, in Palembang, Java, and etc. And second one, after for student is learning about the bamboo mine, we learn about the bamboology. What is bamboology? It's about knowledge and science, community bamboo knowledge. So it's very, very popular in here, maybe in Southeast Asia, maybe Philippines and also Malaysia. It's huge about the bamboo tradition. And after that, for the third step, we learn about the bamboolicious. What is bamboolicious? This is some kind of the technology and habit, how to respond from the bamboo itself after they already finished to learn about the bamboo mine and bamboology. And finally, they can do bambooism. Yeah, bambooism is, maybe we can see from Fotrongya, David Ruggiero, George Stam, and etc. Maybe in Bali, Ibuku, Elona Hardy, and etc. This is bambooism. So the role of bamboo in people's lives, and also in this step, we can recognize bambooism is also bamboo is me. This is my own design. This is my own creature, and something like that. Okay, and that one is inspired by 5 life schedule. Yeah, maybe in bahasa Indonesia we call 4 tata kala. Yeah, and also 4 the knowledge step or 4 ruas pengetahuan. As you know, for the life cycle from the bamboo, we can recognize the first step about the bamboo is about the born, hope, growing, and sustain. So 4 steps that we to implicate for the bamboo tetralogy, bamboo mine, bamboology, bamboolicious, and also bambooism. Okay, many seminar, many conference, many talk about the bamboo that we have right now in the world. Yeah, but we need to do with the small thing, small step, and from us. So that maybe already mentioned 172 bamboo types in Indonesia, and 11% from the 1,642 types in the world. And 8 of them is named, and 20 still in researching. Yeah. And after we learn about the type of bamboo, we can jump what kind of the material thinking. Material thinking, it means it's very different behavior between bamboo, timber, also steel and concrete. So I think this is basic knowledge for the architect student and maybe Faculty of Engineering and Architecture, how to learn about the material thinking, special for the bamboo science. And then, when we already done with the material thinking, next is about the tools thinking. Tools for the bamboo, it's very different. Tools for the timber or wood. So please make deeper understanding about the tools thinking in here. And we can see maybe every area in Malaysia, in Philippines, in Thailand, in Indonesia has own tools and material thinking itself. So we call tacit knowledge. So this is my area for researching, yeah, for the bamboo research. West Java, Yogyakarta, Toraja, South Buru, in South Maluku, and also in Sumba. It's very interesting how to learn from the traditional way, how the people live, respond, and use from the bamboo in daily life. Okay, let's see about the one sample in here. I don't know in English, and also I don't know in Batak. Maybe Pak Tito, can you tell us what kind of the local word in Medan, biting? This is high technology, high tech, biting. Biting is some kind of the what we call bone from coconut tree, right? So how to weaving all of the packets from the banana leaf? It's very genius. It's very no. Pincu it's form itself, but lidi not lidi. Yeah, for your teeth stick, yeah, toothstick, yeah, this one. So we can see this is about the bamboo mine. We can learn about the macro and micro level in here. Multi-fastener, right? Maybe college from the civil engineering, it's very suspicious and also surprised. This is multi-fastener, not metal fastener, multi-fastener. And also adaptive use, yeah, not only for the lock your banana leaf packets, but also you can use to clean your teeth when you eat something. And here is also we can learn about the rigid and flexible joint. Form follows connectors. Form follows connector, not force. Form follows function, right? And thinking by walking, step by step, time by time, breakthrough, design, build methods, continuous improvement, one by one. And in here, yeah, this is I took from Sumba. It's also from some kind of the beating itself. Beating is quite hard, but dadung, it's tie from bamboo. This is dadung. I don't know in English because it's very hard. Dadung in beating, yeah. Okay, why dadung? It's most important thing because dadung and beating is based on the seasonal and seasoning. Dry season and rain season, full moon and dead moon, and also a month it will be end with the ber, yeah. Ber it's mean October, September, and December. So don't to cut bamboo trees with the tree of the months for avoiding some kind of the decay. I think this is some kind of tacit knowledge based from the traditional way. Yeah, from the time. This is not substitute material, ya, zat yang tidak tergantikan. And also in Japanese word, we can see about the wabi-sabi, exploring the simplistic beauty, right? So this is maybe before 1 year, and this one is after 1 year, and this one is disappear by decaying. So it's very sustainability, and substitute with the new material. So we call wabi-sabi in Japanese word. And if we learn from the Suku Naga, not dragon tribe, I think this is not right, right? The translate Suku Naga is not dragon tribe, but Suku Naga, right? They live in some kind of decisional forest in West Java. They have lajar tak menang di tak pondok tak menang disambung, ya. From the long members, do not to be cut, because if you have the short one, and avoiding to make continuous one and extend one, this is, I think, it's very local wisdom. So bamboo, we can see and we can learn about this kind of the local wisdom. Okay, let's jump, because I have 60 slides more. Okay, this one is come from Javanese book publication. Yeah, it will be published maybe 100 years ago. So we can see in here, it's very, very different based on your function. We call tenong, yeah, and also this is we call something different, and also this one. And in the modern way, we can transfer from the bamboo land Indonesia syndication to become bamboo cafe trips like this. So not only we just happy with our history, but how to translate, how to transform some kind of the traditional bamboo woven for the modern way. So I think in Medan or maybe in Aceh is very popular, right, about the cafe shop. So this is called pring. Pring, it means the local name from the Japanese word. Okay, and also we have 32 woven bamboo types. So in here is only 7. So the rest is your homework, how to searching this one. Yeah, because it's all types that I deliver now, maybe it's just finished. So this is from West Progo, Pak Tito. Yeah, it's very, very, very interesting now. But unfortunately, not all of the artists, bamboo artists, know and also can do for this kind of the woven bamboo like this. It's very complicated one. So in that way, maybe it's become tacit knowledge. 100 years ago, someone read the books about this one. And I think this is heritage and also treasure for us, for architect and also for civil engineering. How to using from the woven bamboo types, various of woven bamboo types for the decoration and also from the interior. And if we jump from the music instrument, it's very clever, it's very genius. How to choose types of the bamboo, what kind of the edge, what kind of the parts of the bamboo. Why? Because types of the bamboo has own resonance, has own absorb technology. Maybe someone in the mechanical engineering or maybe in physical engineering can do some kind of the test from the music instrument like this. So this one is not only traditional way, but maybe very, very high technology. And why? The sounds produced from the bamboo music instrument, it's very different if we choose from the metal, copper and fiber and plastic. It's very different. Yeah, why? Because the resonance and absorbent behavior is very different. Well, this is about the bamboo mine. Also, we are scientists, we are scholar, and back to your laboratory to do with some kind of the research. So this is some kind of the science, yeah. I don't know, maybe happiness, yeah, asik-asik, yeah. So please do with the happy learning, how to learn from the bamboo. Maybe 4 credits, 4 SKS. 6 credits and etc. And here is some kind of the like Budesi, maybe previous speaker mentioned about the strain-woven bamboo and engineered bamboo. Yeah. Also, we can do and make some relation study from traditional way and also for the modern way. Okay, let's jump to South Maluku. Do you know about this one? Bambu gila. How to inform for the scientists? This is not magic. This is scientists. By the holy word, yeah, mantra, and also ginger, and some kind of the what we call in English kemenyan.
Stira.
Yeah, stira. Yeah. So it's very hard. It's looking for the stability. And we appreciate from the community from South Bulu in South Maluku, they have Festival Bulu or Bamboo Festival. So please encourage and also support for kind of the event related from the Bamboo Festival. Okay, we move to the bambuology. Yeah, this one. This is also not all of the bamboo have pole. Some bamboo is very what we call solid. Yeah, like this. It's very solid. It's look like timber. So that's way we need to learn about the material thinking in here. So which type of bamboo can do and can apply with the bamboo fiber. Yeah. And after that, it's very curious what kind of the tools to use for this kind of the business. Yeah. Here is some kind of the tools for bamboo or maybe timber. It's very various types. Not only saw, but maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types saw in here. Why? To get the properly product with bamboo or natural material. Yeah, include timber and etc. So maybe in here more modern, right? In the right above. But this is we found in Toraja and this one in Japan, yeah, and also this one in Colombia, yeah, and also in India. Okay, from bambuology also we can learn about the climate and geography, soil, water, and air, yeah, plant and tree, nursery and maintenance, how to harvest and preservation, how to create the daily goods, and what kind of the design product that we can do with the bamboo itself. And finally, we can create for the youth product, we call it architecture. So here is all of part of bamboo is very useful, yeah, from the roots and until for the leaf. Do you try bamboo tea leaf? It's very soft. It's very soft. And we can get mindfulness if you try time by time. So from the roots, branch, and also pole itself and leaf, it's very useful. So this is bamboo from science view. And here is some kind of the various of bamboo. Yeah. Maybe when the bamboo is already live, we can easier to how to recognize. But after we cut and dry it, it's very hard how to recognize type of bamboo. Bamboo is almost same. Yellow color, it's impossible if you don't have experience and knowledge to recognize what type of the bamboo itself. And the right side is this is what the bamboo woven types. It's also maybe in Kalimantan more than 100 types of bamboo woven, include material from rattan. Yeah. And from the bambuology, we can do and we can learn what kind of the behavior for this kind of the architecture, maybe shelter and etc. And I invite architecture student from USU, Pak Aan, so we join upon the workshop like this. So everybody has fun, yeah, and do it. Maybe the best one we choose, and we build full scale, one by one like this. Okay, this is bambulogy and bamboo mine. We next upon the bambulicious. Please be patient because this is one semester. I compress in 20 minutes, right? And 20 credits. Okay, this is bambulicious. Yeah, bamboo thinking as DNA. So when you wake up from the morning, how to use the bamboo? DNA of the bamboo is already embedded in your hand and also in your mind. How to bend, how to create joint construction, etc. And maybe some artisan, they can continue with the bamboomanship, not craftsmanship. Craftsmanship is too general, but bamboomanship, it's very dedicated to the bamboo behavior. And after that, we can see bambooneering in here. Okay, here is, yeah, I think this is very, very genius one. How everybody knows what kind of the product in the left side. This is near Sermodam, Waduk Sermo, Pak Tito. But we took from West Java. This one in Lok Sado in South Kalimantan, and this product is how to bringing the grass from the farmer and to give good and also the pet from the farmer. And bambulicious also we can do tensegrity like this. In impossible, we use concrete, right? And also impossible when we use steel for the tensegrity. But bamboo, also timber, we can do it for the tensegrity bamboo like this. It's very fun. Yeah, it's very fun. Look like when you child time like this. Please remember the bamboo bomb blast. So it means every children can recognize which type that's very proper to make the boom blast bamboo. Not crack, right? Not broken. And also the behavior, it's very huge sound. Not only tap, but blast. This is very genius from the children, how to choose the material from the bamboo blast. And after that, maybe some times ago, some artisan do it some arts bamboo in Jakarta. Everybody knows? But what we get from the netizen? Bullying, right? Bamboo. Oh, it's so expensive. Why bamboo, blah, blah, blah? Why? It's about political, not about the bamboo art and science. So you and me has the job how to promote the proper to use the bamboo like this. And also in this one, yeah, one by one. Anybody knows about the title of this sculpture? Yeah, Getah Getih. From who? Okay, some artisan named Joko. Yeah, I think this is his very incredible artisan. Surrounding by the high-rise building, and suddenly about the Getah Getih and bamboo woven like this. And please rethinking how to use the bamboo types and also bamboo tools in here. Yeah. Okay, this is also fun for the temporary shelter, yeah, from the emergency step, and in the quiet or maybe in the peaceful condition, we can also use from the homestay for the tourism business. Yeah, this one is also in Mexican. Yeah, this one that I already present to all of you, and also this one. This is about the bambulicious. Oh, okay, this is Dr. Aan design. Oh, this one is Pak Jeffrey design. So we move to the bambooism, this one. And every step, every detail engineering we can do with the bamboo. Yeah, don't worry. And this one is also for the joint construction. Yeah, and maybe SAP 2000. Yeah, cannot to test the bamboo structure. Why? Because it's about the ductility, about the application itself, not cover the bamboo behavior, bamboo mechanical engineering and something like that. And to who not interested with some kind of the liberal art like this, maybe they can continue with the modular housing, modular building like this. I think this is also so quite incredible, yeah, with the high-rise building. Maybe in the new Indonesian capital, yeah, in Kalimantan, we will some kind of the ministry would like to build medium-rise building. Yeah. Everybody knows about this one. This is from the waste. What we call this one? So when your bamboo is grow and the cover it will be released, right? So this is very water resistant. Yeah, it's very good material to become the roof material in here. And this one that Budesi said before, yeah, low-rise building, 4-story, 5-story for the dormitory. I think it's also quite well. And the last one is about the bambooism. Yeah, what kind of the bambooism? So toward to the bamboo culture and bamboo nation. If you can take a look more detail, Vietnam bamboo culture, Indonesia bamboo culture, Philippines bamboo culture, India bamboo culture, it's very quite different. Yeah, but they also learn about the tradition itself. So let's say in Indonesia, yeah, are we in local name bamboo in West Java, pring in Central Java, buluh in East Indonesia, yeah, we call in Nusantara architecture about the craftsmanship, daily life, and something like that. Okay, how to learn? This is his final judgment. Yeah, how to learn about the philosophy, bamboo philosophy. Don't imagine that we learn bamboo construction, bamboo science. It look like festival. It's very many people. So sometimes like this, it's very quiet. Yeah, you do it in laboratory, you do it in your workspace. It's very quiet. No one knows about your activity. But if sometimes if you get some result like this, maybe you have applause from others. And don't forget to make continuous improvement every step that you learn from the bamboo, and you can get some kind of the more applause and standing ovation like this. So quite one improvement, continuous improvement, and you can get the bambooism itself. Okay, so we resume and we'll calculate in some kind of the theory. So we call architectural tectonics in here. So insist material availability, material consciousness, craftsmanship skill, various of tools, function awareness, and time will tell. Yeah, please remember about the dadung and beating itself and wabi-sabi. This is his time will tell. Because maybe that Dr. Aan said, bamboo 20 or 30 years, are you sure? I'm not sure. It's depend many factors, many considerant. And the last one, this is very happening about the low carbon footprint. Yeah, how to trading with the carbon footprint, etc. We can learn from our traditional way from Toraja. This is his bamboo thinking. From birthday, Torajanese people, so they use bamboo until they dead. So also use bamboo. And how to make the building itself? So the roof part, it contains 3,000 parts of bamboo in here. It's very huge. Yeah, you can see. And here this is also for the detail itself. This one also, yeah, it's very big and very used. And we jump to the Java Island, so they also create breathing wall. And this one, that is already disappear, yeah, about the bamboo ceiling. It's very interesting, bamboo ceiling. Yeah, bamboo itself is just stick and frame, but if integrated one, it's become space in itself, how to cover with the traditional house in here. So we stop, okay. And also from Sumba Island, we can learn about the, maybe this is very brutal, yeah? Why? They don't need to tidy up for the bamboo member to put in their house. Only cut it and put it. No need tidy up. Why? Because the bambooism. Because this is Sumba. Sumba way. How to apply, how to respond bamboo itself. And in here, also in Sumba, there is no history fired by from the kitchen. As you can see in here, all of the material made from bamboo, but no fire. Yeah. And from local community, Kampung Naga in West Java, we can see what kind of the difference male doors and female doors in here. Yeah. And sometimes their shirts is come from the same pattern with the pattern of the wall in their house. Why? Because the tools, how to use, how to apply for the wall construction and third fashion is almost same. So we call ATBM, yeah, or alat tenun bukan mesin, yeah. And here is how to recognize what kind of the local wisdom. So popularly, data, it means, yeah, only data. Data, we thought the same thing and also different thing can be say about the information itself. And information, we thought the connection. So we cannot say about the knowledge it in here. And knowledge, continuous relationship, continuous connected and something like that, it's become insight. And the accumulated from the insight itself from the local people, and we call local wisdom. This is bambooism. Okay, here is also how to, after that, how to make down to earth with some kind of the fun program. Yeah, with the Bambuland Indonesia syndication, we provide bambu loji, bambu yasa, and bambu bajra. This one is bambu bajra. Yeah, bajra it means look like tornadoes. So your mind it's very liberal. Yeah, but bambu loji step by step with the bamboo mine, modular, and etc. And we do for the call participant maybe 3 years ago with the searching volunteer how to bamboo woven in Central Java. Yeah, work with the 7 architects in here, work with the local community. Yeah, how to love, how to respond bamboo surrounding this area. This is in community engagement, community development, and we bring to the campus like this. So also we open about the elective course or mata kuliah pilihan with the breadth and portfolio. We divided to Bambuloji and Bambu Yasa. This is hybrid workshop. That's why I also invite to all of you, especially for architecture students, to join this workshop. It's very fun. Yeah. And fortunately, last year we supported by Kedereka matching fund, yeah, to create the Bambuland Indonesia as IDEA franchise. And here is some kind of the workshop, yeah. This one is Bambu Yasa, creating the bamboo modular panel, step by step. Before they create some kind of the bamboo bajra like this. And here is how to review, yeah, how to hands-on workshop, 1 week hands-on workshop and 2 weeks with the online workshop. And how to install, yeah, how to create each other, how to connect and something like that. So we have 25 participants from all of Indonesia and also, yeah, some kind of from foreigner. And this year, we also get the Kedereka also, yeah, but not Bambuland Indonesia again as a platform, but we promote Bambu Skole. Yeah. That's why Tetralogi Bambu is one curriculum prepared by Bambu Skole, yeah, as an output from this program. And here is Bambu Skole, yeah, not only student, not only public, not only carpenter, but it's so we dedicated also for the children, yeah, about the infographic, how to use bamboo and etc. And after that, we create the Bambuland, yeah. Maybe Pak An is also came to Yogyakarta to work with us, and we can see like this. So we have 6 hectare, not so huge plantation, but owned by the local community and also with the village land. Yeah, we walk and we learn about the 15 types of bamboo in 6 hectare arboretum. Yeah, quote by quote, mini forest in here, and how bamboo can support the water spring. Yeah, and also water resource in surrounding the forest itself. Okay, here is also this year, yeah, one by one like this. So we learn together about the bamboo, yeah, in 5 kilometers. So we have 3 routes, yeah, bambu apus, bambu petung, and also bambu wulung, yeah. 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, and also 20 kilometers. And for next month, 18 and also 19 November, we collaborate with JIHW, yeah, JIHW, Yogyakarta International Heritage Walk. It's very famous event, collaboration with International League Walking. Jadi ada sekolah jalan kaki. Okay. This is about one, yeah, about the jalan kaki itself. Okay, here is also this one. So we prepare about the bamboo skole. You can see in the list of the student that already finished our workshop. This one is bamboo logi. Bamboo Yasa is creating the bamboo panel, and bamboo logi how to create bamboo truss. Okay, let's say I have ordered to the architectural student, please provide the truss from bamboo, from timber, from steel, and from concrete. I'm sure all of the form is same. Why? Because no information about each of the behavior from the material. Yeah, bamboo truss is very special. That's why we provide for the workshop, hands-on workshop for the 4 credits. So every February, yeah, you can join this one. And not only beautification of the bamboo truss, but they need to test it in laboratory. Yeah, test it like this. What kind of the strength, yeah, what kind of the bending, and etc. Yeah. So here is some kind of the testimony from them, from the participant. Yeah. One by one, they create the bamboo truss, and here is from Bamboo Yasa. Yeah. Until midnight, yeah, they can research, yeah, not only word, yeah, not only seminar, not only research only, yeah. So we do hands-on workshop in the outdoor activity, and we create some kind of the fun workshop in here, yeah, for the Gen Z and also for the younger people. And don't forget, all of our activities already done, it will be written for the scientific paper. Yeah, because this is most important thing for the lecture about the cum, right? About the credits, sister, blah blah blah, BKD, PPP, PKP, PDIP, something like that. Yeah, I think this is very huge business for the lecture. Yeah, and also don't forget to apply for the intellectual property rights for your design. So one workshop, it's become covered many things in here. And 4 or 6 last year, we also get from the Australian Grant Scheme, yeah, from the Bamboo Land Social Enterprise, and this one. Okay, I think it's all, but the final slide is very hard in English. Let's try to say in Bahasa Indonesia. Terima bambu. Why? Because bambu adalah kasih. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, thank you, Pak Pak Aji for interesting presentation. I invite to audience to ask a question, please, one or two, before we break. Any question from from India? Yeah.
So I have a very basic question. Like in India, there are policies which have stopped the use of single-use plastic. So that has indeed made the plant-based products more common. Like we do not use plastics bags. Instead, we use jute bags, and the street foods we eat that in leaves. So that has made the environmental more sustainable. So my question is the Indonesian government doing anything similar or not?
You can direct respond.
Okay. Also in Indonesia, we avoid about the plastic itself and also styrofoam. Yeah. But by government, maybe Mrs. Desi is already know what kind of the regulation, because I'm not the governmental staff, right? But as short as I know, some regulation is already developed, but not all and not finished. For example, maybe in Bandung itself, right? Some regulation to avoid the styrofoam, because styrofoam is just only thrown to the river. So it's become flooded and something like this. And what we call do and don't, yeah, in some kind of the school and some public office in not all regency. But I think this is also good for Indonesian cases, how to more care to using the organic material that I already present. Maybe one of thing about the natural packages with the what we call in English bamboo, not bamboo leaf, but apa itu?
Bamboo sheet.
Bamboo sheets, yeah, bamboo sheets. This is also water resistant, and maybe some part is fire resistant, and yeah, just technology. Maybe from the mechanical engineering and chemical engineering, we can do some kind of the research. Is this your answer? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, Pak Frankie.
Thank you, Pak Yulianto, for the mind-blowing presentation. I think this is very good example for bamboo to be deemed as the future material, and also for the Gen Z, as you mentioned. I think this is also can be an example for us in Bulawar village. We have also around 6 hectares area, Pak Yulianto. I think I want to visit someday to Bamboo Land to learn more about the curriculum, the Skolea, as you mentioned. I think this is can be, I don't know if we can replicate or develop more in to be branches or something. Maybe you can suggest us to, because in Sumatra, I think bamboo is very potential according to the quantity and also to the quality. There are many researches on that. But however, the expression on, the perception on bamboo still for the poor man's timber. It is very hard for us to, for years, to convince the people about the bamboo. But the good news are the campus already open-minded for our project and also for the international competition. That shows the bamboo are good or future material for the future development. So my point is, can you suggest us how we can develop more in Sumatra? Maybe you know exactly from Mr. Aan, maybe about the condition in Sumatra is very hard. You achieve more than we can do. here in Sumatra. Maybe you can suggest us in Sumatra how to do as you already did. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pak Jeffrey. It's a hard question. Maybe, and also harder answer. Yeah, I think I agree with the step-by-step provided by Bu Desi. Yeah, please provide the solid people itself first. This is more important thing about the human resources. Yeah. And second one, please remember that plenty or use of the bamboo itself in Sumatra, it's not guarantee. It will become continue and success in the future. Why? Because as short as I know, all of the bamboo manufacture, bamboo fabrication and something like that, is not properly to consider how to plant properly. No plantation well now, and also maybe regulation is already developed, but how to apply in the real life, this is the most problem from daily cycle from the bamboo itself. So for example, maybe in some area we can see the huge amount of the bamboo, but what kind of the supply in there? What kind of the demand? Is there demand is offer than supply? This is very worse. And many times, and also many area, I already saw the condition about this one. So the best one is provide the human resource itself and consider about the regulation. For example, the other example is about how to build with the bamboo itself. Our regulation is not already provided. So it's become not only bamboo with conversion timber, but bamboo conversion with concrete in our regulation. So in that way, maybe only medium low rise that we can build as an architect. So if we talk about the mass production, about the high-rise building and etc., maybe we need to collaborate more. As my hashtag, yeah. Can you share my last slide, please? Yeah, this one, hashtag berumpun kita teguh. So this is his hexahelix approach from campus, government, media, NGO, community, and business. I think we can learn, we can start, yeah, from the output from the international summer course this week. I think this is your answer, Pak Jeffrey, or maybe we can talk more during our lunch, right?
I hope so.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Maybe the last question. One question, yeah.
Sure.
Or two, yeah. Rosa and Doctor, yeah. Please.
Okay, thank you, sir. My name is Rosa from Simalungun University. Sir, I just curious about one picture beside the rocket. Yeah, I don't know what is it. Maybe you can explain it. Thank you.
Yeah, this one is bamboo shoot. Bamboo shoot, or in Indonesia is rebung.
Oh, rebung.
Yeah, so it's become crackers. Yeah, crackers. Yeah, sweet crackers, salty crackers, and something like that, and very healthy. It's made from Thailand or Vietnam. But in here, I just compare with the bamboo rafting. Why? Because the price is very different. Bamboo suits, maybe it become 10 times for the one pull bamboo for the bamboo rafting. So it's mean, please do small thing, but can get the big impact. This one.
Hello, Professor. The presentation is very interesting. Regarding the fabrication, as I understand, you are giving the hands-on. It is very crucial for any sort of workshop. But then, how about identifying the backgrounds? If it is from architecture, if the participants, it's going to be very narrow down and it will be interesting. If it is going to be from civil engineering, or if it is going from chemical or environmental engineering, like how will you align such workshop? This is why I'm curious, I'm on.
Yeah, actually, my background is architecture. So the order by campus just do architectural workshop. If I do chemical workshop, it's become offside from my job, and not to be recognized by my credit, right? Okay, but by the way, my workshop, we have three kind of the workshop: bambulogy, bambu yasa, and bambu bajra. So all of them, starting by the bamboo land walk. So we learn about the bamboo types from the bamboo endemic in slope of the Mount of Merapi in Central Java. So we learn the local bamboo in slope of the Merapi itself. And after that, also for the conservation bamboo, we need some the chemical, yeah, borak-borik and something like that. We collaborate with the chemical engineering, from the environmental engineering also, how to avoid the bad impact from using the hazardous chemical to preserve bamboo itself. Because by time using, it's very short, only 2 days, right? But if you use traditional way, soaking in the river or in the pool, maybe 1 semester, 20 credits, right? 6 months, yeah, 6 months. It's very long. So why? Because now it's instant era. Everybody everybody would like to make faster and faster. So the using chemical engineering is must. But the problem is how to use with the secure methods, secure treatment, and also secure for the human security. This one.
Any clarification? Okay. Thank you for all question. If you have any question, you can discuss after this session. And thank you for all speaker, Dr. Aan, Dr. Aji, Dr. Desi, dan Profesor Widya Fatriasari. We close the session, and big applause for all the speaker, and time back to MC. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tito. I say thank you to Dr. Yulianto for his presentation about bamboo tetralogy curriculum, which has given us insight about the beauty and the aesthetics of the bamboo that can be produced. As a token of our gratitude, we also want to give you an ulas, which will be given by Dr. Tito. Which will be given by Dr. Rahmi, please. Okay, let's give an applause. Okay. With the end of the presentation of Dr. Yulianto, our next agenda will take a break. We'll take a lunch, and if any one of you want to do Zuhur prayer, you can do it next by the room. There is a musola next by this room. We'll take a break, and we will back in this room to see the lecture in 1:30 p.m. So I hope I see you guys here again, and the lunch will be given to you shortly, and we see you in 1:30 p.m. Thank you. Let's have a break.